Becoming that girl. If you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, where do I even start? I want to tell you a little bit how to become the best version of yourself. How to become that girl. I wanted to break this video down into 4 simple steps because I don't believe that this process should be harder than it needs to be. So without further ado, let's get started. Step 1. Visualize yourself as that girl. Visualize the life that you want to have. When you have this clear mental image of your head of what exactly you want your life to look like and who you want to be, it's going to be a lot easier for you to reach that goal of becoming the best version of yourself. So what I'm telling you to essentially do is to create a mental image of your life. I'm telling you that you can literally just go on Pinterest and create a mood board of what you want your life to look like. If you want to change your diet, include some pictures of meals you want to try, of what you want your diet to look like in the future. If you want to change your hairstyle, include some pictures of some cute hairstyles that you like. If you want to change your fashion, find some outfits that you really like that you want to wear in the future. If you want to become a workout girl, include some pictures of some girls working out that aligns to the workouts that you want to do. When you have this clear mental picture in your head of what exactly it is you want to look like, it'll make your goals come to you so much quicker. When you don't have a clear visualization of what it is you want, it's going to be a lot harder for you to actually take action on all of these new routines and habits that you want to adopt. So by really visualizing what exactly it is that you want, it's going to be so much easier for you to actually get started with becoming this new version of yourself, of becoming that girl, essentially. Step 2. Do the mental work. I know you probably don't want to hear this because doing the mental work when it comes to anything is never an easy task, but it is so important if you want to become that girl. If you're stuck in this mindset of, oh, I can't be that girl I want to be, I can't do all of these routines and habits, then I'm sorry to break it to you, but you probably won't be that girl if you're stuck in this mindset. But if you change your mindset from this state of I can't to, oh, I can, this is where the magic happens. Because when you start talking to yourself and when you start thinking of your goals as achievable goals, you'll actually be able to take action and stick with all of these routines because deep down, you know that you can do them. You know that you actually can become the girl that you want to be. So I know this sounds cliche, but be kind to yourself and stay positive throughout this whole journey because negativity can only get you so far. Sure, you can be negative and you can be like, oh my gosh, I hate myself, I want to change, but that's only going to get you so far because you cannot hate yourself into loving yourself. You can't hate yourself into creating a life that you love, essentially. So when you really take a step back and you think about all of the reasons why you want to become this better version of yourself, all of the benefits to adopting all of these new habits and routines, it's going to make starting this process a lot easier and a lot less mentally taxing. And in this process, you want to have a good mental state. You want to be strong and you want to feel determined to achieve your goals, not because you hate yourself, but because you love yourself and you want to change. So those are the first 2 steps. Step 3, create a list of all of the things in your life that you want to change. Now, I would start by not going too specific if you don't want to, but I would start with just a broad list of things you want to change. If you want to change your diet, your workout routine, your physical appearance, start with that, and then you can break it down later. So again, if you want to change your diet, what do you want to change about it? Do you want to have healthier meals? Do you want to have meals with more protein or more vegetables? Really think about that because you want to have a clear picture of what it is you are going to change. If you want to change your physical appearance, think about the aspects of your physical appearance that you do like and things that you might want to change. If you want to change your hairstyle, write down, okay, I want to change my hairstyle and my eyebrows, and I want to find a new makeup routine. And I know that this can be a little overwhelming because you might start thinking, well, I want to change everything. But I don't recommend that at first. You might want to change everything, I get it, but just start a little broad because you don't want to overwhelm yourself. When you feel overwhelmed, you're gonna go right back to that headspace of, I can't do this, but you can. So start simple, okay? Let's be simple about this at first, and then later down the road, we can become more specific, okay? So create this list. Think of what you want to achieve. Think of your new routines and habits that you want to adopt, and just write it all down. Because when you have it written all down, this whole process will become a lot more clear to you, and you'll be able to take specific steps and actions to really start to achieve your goals, to become that girl. Step 4, take small actions, okay? I know you might feel compelled and you might have the urge all of a sudden at 2 a.m. to be like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna change my entire life. And I understand that. I understand that feeling of wanting to just do a complete 180 all in the span of a second, but that's not realistic, okay? Maybe some people can do that, but most people can't. So let's be realistic and think about the small steps that you're going to take to become that girl. You'll be able to stay consistent with small baby steps, okay? So again, if you want to change your diet, think about the small ways you can start to change. Maybe you can just start by changing the snacks you eat throughout the day. And then over time, you can think about adding in one healthy meal. And then over time, that diet that you're visualizing for yourself as that girl will in time just become how you eat. If you want to change your physical appearance, think about the small ways that you can do that. Maybe one day you're like, okay, I want to change my eyebrow shape a little. And then the next day you're like, I want to try a new hairstyle. And then maybe you can try a new makeup routine. And then over time, all of this will build up and you'll see yourself as a new version of yourself. If you want to change your lifestyle and your routines and habits, think about the small ways you can do that. Maybe you want to wake up earlier, so every single day you wake up just 5 minutes earlier. You don't have to all of a sudden go from waking up at 9 a.m. every day to 6 a.m. That's not very realistic, and I think that making all of the small steps to get to where you want to go will help you stay consistent. And we love consistency. We want to be consistent because consistency is what is going to help us achieve that end goal of becoming that girl, of becoming the version of yourself that you want to achieve, okay? So, baby steps, important. I also want to remind you to, again, stay kind to yourself, because growing and becoming a new version, a better version of yourself is not a linear process, okay? So if you have a day where you're like, I don't want to do this, I'm not feeling this, don't let that one day derail all of your progress, okay? Just pick yourself back up and move on. It is not that serious if you have a day or even a week of not sticking to your habits. Just remind yourself of your why. Why do you want to change? Why do you want to become that girl? Why do you want to become a better version of yourself? When you remember your reason why, it's going to help you stay determined to achieve your goals. It's going to help you stay consistent, because when you remind yourself of all of the benefits to becoming a better version of yourself, you're going to be like, okay, I can do this, I can stick with this, because at the end of the day, I know that these actions every single day are going to help me in the long run. This is a journey that you want to have for the long run, because throughout this journey, you're going to learn so much about yourself, and you're going to learn so much about who you actually want to be. So, visualize yourself as an it girl. Work on that mental aspect of becoming that girl. Make a list of what you want to change and start to make those small steps. Okay, those are my 4 steps to becoming that girl. And I believe that if you're watching this video, you are already that girl. Because to me, being that girl means consistently striving to achieve a better version of yourself. And if you're watching this video, you are already becoming a better version of yourself because you are trying to figure out how to even start. But I believe in you. You're already that girl, but you're gonna become even better, okay? I'm sending you so much love and you got this. Click off this video and go on Pinterest right now.